Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Media Headlines for today, January the 31st, 2026. Oh my god, this month has been the devil, but we have some funny news for y'all today. Yesterday, the stocks for multiple video game companies collapsed overnight. Why? Did people like Take-Two and CD Projekt Red, why did their stock lose millions of dollars in value, falling 10% in a huge dip? Well, that's because investors on Wall Street are stupid, as we are all very well aware, because Google released Genie 3, which is apparently supposed to be a AI generating engine, or a video game generation engine using AI. And you would think, oh, does it generate the assets and then, save them to and then generate the code? And no, it doesn't do any of that. You would think that you could, it would intelligently be a little more ergonomic with the resources. No, that's not how they did it. They actively have the AI constantly generating everything and constantly remembering everything it is. And if you know anything about artificial AI as it is currently, I don't like calling it artificial intelligence because it's not intelligent. Memorizing stuff is really, really expensive because of how, unfortunately, not particularly effective it is at memory, database storage, and all that nonsense. Regardless, point is that you can generate a type of game of some kind, like art style, things of that nature, and have it play for about a minute, and you're capped at a minute, and then you have the choice to either generate something new or download it, and you can go see the different demos and stuff that people have done, and it's not particularly impressive. They quite literally ripped the cel-shaded aesthetic from the video game blueprints. I thought it was Borderlands for a second because the archetype of buildings and stuff of this pseudo Tomb Raider looking game looked weirdly similar to the Borderlands 3 DLC, Love, Guns, and Tentacles, with the Curse Haven location, but no, apparently they just decided let's go rip everything from blueprints, and had uninteractable little widgets in the environment because those are typical things you would find in a game like Blueprints. And unfortunately, despite not being able to interact with little pickup things or do anything like that and have more robust systems, they still decided, let's just steal all of this stuff from all of these games and all this gameplay footage, and they ripped all of it off of YouTube. There's a very good chance that even yours truly's own videos have been used to train this nonsense, because Google is in fact the devil. But that being said, we live in hell, and because investors are again stupid, they decided, hey, let's sell all of our positions on these really profitable game companies that have both GTA 6 coming down the line and The Witcher 4, along with a Witcher 3 DLC to tie them in together. So yeah, Wall Street people are stupid. Rich fail sons continue to fail upwards, and the K-shape economy continues to fuck all of us. Welcome to 2026, everybody. We live in hell. Regardless, I don't think AI gaming is the future. It would take petabytes of data to actively to create an entire game and then actively play it for the amount of time you would play a video game. It's just not efficient, and there's just not enough data centers in the world to make that a reality. All of this is just a money sink, and where it's going to be like the metaverse race all over again. Just this time, probably the American taxpayer is probably going to foot the bill because billionaire nonsense. Don't you love it here? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to High Media Headlines for today, January the 31st, 2026. This has been an ordeal. If you liked the show and you liked the topic and you want to talk about it more, feel free to join the Discord. We've got an awesome community that I'm very proud of, and I've spent damn near a decade building, and we'd love to have you. Link to join which is down below. Thank you so much for listening to High Media TV. I have been your host, Evan from High Media TV, and I will see you guys next time.